Southern Rail Fan is the place for amazing videos of all types of trains. Southern Rail Fan, subscribe today.
Okie dokie, we're here at Moody Town. It's about 1:30 in the afternoon. This will be our first train of the day. M692 came through about 5 a.m. And then an hour or so, about 6:30 or 7 o'clock, before decent light was out to make a video, empty ethanol train B636 came through. But this is the first train of the day in good daylight, and it's a special train. We get to make up a little bit for what we missed yesterday. This is a monster 123 car long M653, and the best part of it, it's got our buddy BLAZIN at the throttle. We missed him yesterday, but we're going to make sure to catch him today. And I'm going to be on the west side of the track here, to where the sun will be exactly where we need it to. It's a little bit windy, but there's no clouds out or anything, so things should be perfect to catch him. In behind him is a coal train somewhere along the lines, and then an M893 recrew, or not a recrew, what do they call it? Curfew train, which is basically M693, I'm sorry. They just renumber it 893, so hopefully we can catch those two. I didn't go to the train show today because like I said, I needed to keep some money in my pocket to try and find a DCC system, and I wanted to catch our buddy. So we'll hang out here and catch our southbound M653 with our buddy BLAZIN. All right.
What time you come out to watch me by?
Oh man, that was awesome. What a great guy. Sweet. Okie dokie, while we wait and see if we can catch either that coal train or that southbound, I think it's a freight train, either M893 or M693. I can't remember which one it is now. So anyway, I filmed P60 the other night. Short train, just one locomotive and a couple of cars, but let's check it out now. Didn't even warrant having two locomotives tonight. Sweet. Okie dokie. Let's run over to Jacktown and catch this coal train, loaded coal train south, C304, I believe what it is, and then we'll zip back over here and do some questions and answers. So let's go. Okie dokie, we'll do a short question and answer. I've really been thrilled with the the questions and comments and being able to just talk to people back and forth about trains. So I'm going to add that in as I get the questions. Usually it's repeat questions that I'll do on video. A lot of times I just reply back. But this first one was a one-time thing. What is a caboose hop? Where did that come from? I'm not sure if I've ever mentioned that on a video or not, but I'll answer it. A caboose hop, you've seen them usually on locals, and it would be the engines or the power, whether it be one locomotive or two locomotives, and the caboose, and that would be all that would be on the train. And it was usually going from yard to yard or division terminal to division terminal or whatever, and just referred to as a caboose hop because that was the only thing on the train was just the caboose. So I thought that was an interesting question. I want to do it on video. And another one I get a whole lot is, what YouTube channels do I watch? I am subscribed to probably 250 plus. And other than the weird channels I watch every once in a while, like people unclogging drains and all that kind of stuff. By the way, that's Post 10 is the name of that channel. It's mostly all train stuff that I watch. And one of the ones is Blue Ridge Rails, and that's 3 different words, Blue Ridge Rails. Just like mine's Southern Rail Fan, all one word. Why I done that all one word, I have no idea, but that's the way it is. A fairly new channel. You want to subscribe to that. That's a fantastic channel. Of course, Distant Signal, been around for a long time. I was watching his work before I ever started my channel, and I've had my channel on for over 10 years, way over 10 years. Another one, a fairly new channel, is Train Chaser Elliott. For some reason, I like to watch stuff that I've already seen. Anyway, Elliott lives up above me in Tennessee, and him and his mom do a lot of chasing. Fantastic videos. CSX primarily. He does do some Norfolk and Southern stuff. Check his channel out. Of course, Jawtooth and Hobo Shoestring. I watch both of those. Another fantastic channel from up in West Virginia is Walter Langston. That's 2 different words. Last name is Langston. If you're interested in some of the short coal routes, loaded coal trains, he does some R.J. Corman stuff. He also just does some street walk-arounds. He's got a fantastic video on some old bank buildings. Check his channel out. You won't regret it. And the last question I get fairly often is, what does CSX stand for? Well, it's kind of a dull story, really. When Seaboard System was going through the process to merge with Chessie System, as far as the Surface Transportation Board and some other paperwork, they had to have something on paper to show the merging situation as far as car reporting and all that stuff. So they just wrote down CS and just put an X. Chessie System, Seaboard System, and an X. It was going to be temporary until they came up with a name, and I guess they just lost interest in trying to come up with a name and just wound up with CSX. Now, the first locomotives that were painted in the Gray Ghost scheme, which they got lawed over, actually said CSX, and then underneath it in small letters, transportation. And you still see those reporting marks on the company-owned cars, CSXT, which is Chessie Seaboard, Annex or X with the, and then transportation. That gets the 4 letters that they need for the car reporting marks. So it's kind of uneventful. It could have been more creative, obviously, but alrighty, that's our questions and answer. And Sunday, tomorrow, we'll try to get out. Hopefully, NS will run another P6A. That'll be cool, but we'll see what we can catch. See you then.